Let's head back to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
Hey, Dave, Frank from Cleveland. One thing for you. Say if they do part ways with Stefanski, keep Andrew Berry, promote Jim Schwartz to head coach, but he still remains defensive coordinator. Hire Kliff Kingsbury from Washington, make him assistant head coach, and give him the keys to the offense. What do you think about that, brother? I'll be looking forward to hearing what you think. And God bless you. Love you, brother. You and the family. Be safe and be good, and I'll be in touch. Bye.
As always, appreciate all of the voicemails. Jake, assuming, and this is a big assumption, if they do move off of Kevin Stefanski and you do go to Kliff Kingsbury or anybody, you're going to have to do some personnel tweaking that, again, I guess when you look at it, the line is going to be tweaked anyway. It's going to be overhauled. As you change systems, you change personnel usually.
It's a part of it. To that specific voicemail, Kliff can't come to. They would block him from coming and just running the offense here, unless his contract is up in Washington. It's a parallel move. Even if you tag an assistant head coach, it's not a elevation as a perception. So you would, if you wanted to go the route of like Kingsbury or some of these other guys, like a Joe Brady in Buffalo, who's I would be honest is kind of taking a hit with how Buffalo's played recently, but if you wanted to do some of those things, you would have to give them the head coaching title, and that's a different discussion entirely. I'm not opposed to keeping Jim Schwartz around, and who knows, it's got as far as him being the interim coach, got a Greg Williams type of feel to it, where maybe they even do get some immediate results out of it, right? But I don't know. I don't have the answer. I to be honest, if I haven't gone into the world of like, hey, these are guys that I'd be interested in, right? I haven't gotten there yet. We're probably closer than ever, and maybe that's perhaps a little bit of a miss on my part. But I need to see the stretch of 7 games where you get the Jets, you get I don't know, the Patriots are playing well, but that's certainly a beatable team, even though you're on the road. But you get the Dolphins, Jets, Patriots. You get the Ravens at home, who we know their situation is a little dire right now. You get a lot of winning opportunities in the next 7 weeks. So I'm really letting those 7 weeks play out to solve whether this coaching staff is going to be here long term or not. Just kind of feel that. But there are guys like there's the Grizzard young man, who's the offensive coordinator in Tampa. That's an interesting guy. Like you said there's Kingsbury. He's a bit of a retread, but I think he's done some nice things with Jaden Daniels. There are plenty of interesting names. I think if you're hiring a defensive guy, maybe you're keeping Schwartz around, or you're going Flores, or Jesse Minter is an interesting candidate out in L.A. There's like what's your plan to bring in an offensive coordinator that makes sense? Like, who's your guy? Who are you targeting? So that's all a part of the process. But to your point, which is something that we experience more pre-2018, where really pre-2019 is you flush the system and guys get lost in translation, and this guy doesn't fit our scheme. This guy doesn't fit how we go, but we didn't draft him, so we're not tied to him. That's a part of it, man. That's the fallout. That's the stuff that gets a little dangerous if you bring in a staff or you bring in a new front office who doesn't want specific types of players, and then you gotta like go above and beyond just plugging roster holes, and you're like, well, we don't want that, we don't want that player because they're not. And then you got a whole bunch of other holes that get created. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So that's the danger. That's the part that's scary. And obviously you want to, I understand there's a lot of desire to move to new things, move to different voices perhaps, and that's fine. But you do have to understand the sort of road bumps that happen when that happens.